You must have seen such instruments in hospitals, television, or movies. Now, such instruments are used to diagnose serious ailments in our body. Now, what exactly are these? What technology do they use? Well, even these instruments use radioactivity, more specifically gamma rays, because gamma rays have very strong penetration power. So they can actually penetrate through our skin, through our tissues, and they can reach bones and organs too. Let's understand the penetration power of different radioactive radiations. So this is alpha particle, which is easily stopped by our skin. Then we have beta particle, which can penetrate our skin and reach tissues, while gamma radiation can actually penetrate skin, tissues, bones, and actually reach our organs. So if used in a control environment, they can be very beneficial. So what exactly are gamma rays? After the emission of a particle, alpha or beta, that is, after emission of either alpha or beta particle, sometimes the nucleus remains in an excited state. Now, in order to attain a low energy state, which is more stable, the nucleus emits gamma rays. So the target is to attain a lower energy state, which is more stable, and for that the nucleus emits gamma radiation. So how exactly does it work? Let's understand. So we see here there is a nucleus, it emits an alpha particle and it is in very excited state, and to attain a low energy state it released a gamma ray. So this is how gamma radiation occurs. Whenever alpha or beta particles are emitted from a nucleus, sometimes the nucleus remains in an excited state, and to attain a low energy state it emits gamma radiation. So we have an excited nucleus, it releases gamma photon, and as a result it is in a lower energy and more stable state. So when we talk about gamma rays are the most energetic form of electromagnetic radiation, and speed of gamma radiation is the same as speed of light, that is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. Now can you answer this question? Speed of gamma rays is same as the speed of dash. What do you think? What is the right answer? Well, the right answer is speed of light. So speed of gamma rays is same as the speed of light. Now ionizing power of gamma radiation is very low. So gamma radiation can only ionize particles of the medium if it comes in direct contact with the particles. The reason is that gamma rays have no charge. As a result, they cannot influence an electron from a distance. They displace an electron only when they directly come in contact with an electron, chances of which are very low. As a result, ionizing power of gamma radiation is very low. So gamma ray can displace an electron only when it directly comes in contact with an electron, chances of which are very low. As a result, they have low ionization potential. Now penetration power of gamma rays is high. So while ionization is low, penetration power is high. In fact, gamma rays can easily penetrate paper, aluminum, and even lead. So a very thick lead block is required to stop gamma rays. So they have very high penetration power because they are very energetic rays. They can pass through 500 meter in air or through 30 centimeter thick sheet of iron. So their penetration power is 10,000 times more powerful than alpha particles and 100 times more powerful than beta particles. So their penetration power is pretty high compared to alpha and beta particles. Now let's understand how we write equation for gamma decay. So we have a radioactive nucleus X whose mass number is A and atomic number is Z. So this is how we write the equation. So we have parent nucleus X whose mass number is A and atomic number is Z. Now we have an asterisk here. What does it mean? Well, it indicates excited state of the nucleus. So this nucleus is in an excited state, and that's why it releases gamma radiation. So once it releases a gamma ray, the daughter nucleus is in a lower energy state, and with that we have gamma radiation. So in this, what exactly happened? Well, the energy state of the nucleus changed, but the mass number and atomic number remained the same because there is no particle emission. Particle emission has already occurred, and after that, just to bring the nucleus from high energy state to low energy state, gamma radiation has been emitted by the nucleus. So in this case, there is no change in atomic or mass number. So there is no change in mass number and atomic number of the nucleus after gamma radiation. Now, what are the properties of gamma rays? First property is that speed of gamma radiation is the same as speed of light, that is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. Also, their ionization capacity is lowest among alpha, beta and gamma radiation. And gamma rays have maximum penetration capacity and can be stopped only by a thick block of lead.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.